Hey everybody, welcome back to the video. In this one, we're gonna be learning about constructors in JavaScript. So before going into the video, I would appreciate you guys liking and subscribing the video and feel free to comment. So let's go into topic. So first, basically to define these constructors, it's basically a better way to define or create your objects or initialize your objects. So this is kind of what I said in my previous video. So I just said through, I just took an example of this or so, I don't know. So I just gave a name and then I gave the fruit name and stuff, and then I used a method so that it can just give me the name and stuff. So that's what I did in my previous video, but this is not the correct way, because let's say you have a lot of fruits like mango and stuff. You cannot be using name one and always do that, so you have to create more fruits and stuff, so that doesn't make sense. So instead you can use something called constructors. So as I said, these are basically used to initialize objects, and that is basically what these constructors are used for. So let's see an example. So first I'm gonna have a function, and this function is basically gonna have details, and then I'm gonna have name, contact, and I'm gonna have something like, I'll just say employed or not, and there we go. So that's what we have, and here I'm gonna use this dot name equals name. So what is this dot name right here? So basically this dot name is basically we're assigning, and this we have our name right here, it's referring to this name. So let's just say you have an A right here, you're gonna have A there, and that's basically what you're gonna do. And this is always most of the time required, because if you want to do something in the function and stuff, so you need this. And this dot contact equals contact, and there we go. This dot employee equals, and then you're just gonna say employed, just like that, and there we go. So that's basically what we have. And then you can have a variable inside this. So first you're gonna have a variable. I'm just gonna have let, and then I'm gonna have employee1. So this is our employee1, so let's just write right here employee1, and it's gonna have our new, which I'm gonna say in a second, details, and then we're gonna have our parameters. But why should we have new right here? So this new is basically gonna instantiate or let us create new details and stuff, so we can have more and more. And technical word would be instantiate and stuff. So it's basically gonna let us instantiate. And here I'm gonna have the name. So first John, and then I'm gonna give a contact of 902 190 1457 or something, and there we go. And then employed or not, I'm just gonna say true, and there we go. So let's just name it true right there. And now we can have our document dot get element by id dot inner html. So let's just give our id first. So let's just give an id of results, and dot inner html equals, I'm gonna give as details, or our employee1, since he already created it, employee1 dot, let's just say the name, just do that. And let's go ahead and go to our HTML document. Here I'm gonna have doc type HTML, or HTML tag, our body tag, our h2 tag with our id as result, and I'm gonna have my script tag right here, and there we go. Source should be my index.js, since there's our code. And let's go ahead and open with live server and see if this works or not. So there we go, it's giving our output as John. You can do that, and if you want, you can also do something, a function inside this. So you can also have methods inside this. So let's just say this dot total details or so. So let's just go ahead and have total details, or all details to say. So let's just go ahead and give all details, and then this dot all details is gonna have be a function equals a function, which is basically a method for us. And let's just go ahead and do that. And then here I'm gonna have my code inside this. So basically I'm just gonna say output document dot get element by id results, and then I'm gonna have dot inner html equals, and then I'm gonna say there this dot name, because you're inside a function and you're gonna use this here, and you're not gonna use directly name and stuff. So you are in a function, so you're gonna use this. And then plus you're gonna give a space, And I'm gonna do the same thing for the others. So we have contact, and then we're gonna give another space, and then we're gonna have something, the details or whatever we have. So let's just see what we have. So we have employed or not. So let's just go ahead and give employed, and this dot employed. So let's just go ahead and give this dot employed, and there we go. So I know that's a lot of code, and that is because of our document.get element by id and result everything and stuff. So if you have your output variable here, you can just do that. Since I don't have to worry about that. No, so now I'm just gonna change this to name to all details. And this, remember, is our method, or it's a property and stuff inside this. And now let's go ahead and delete this, since we already have document.get element by id right here. So let's go ahead and delete that. And now this is gonna give us our output. So let's go ahead and go to our live server, and there we go, John, our number, and it's true. So you can have multiple of these since it's reusable. So you can have not one, not two, but as many as you want. So let's just name it to John 2, give 8 at the end, and let's give it false this time. And there we go. So let's go ahead and reload that. Since it's employee 1, it's going to give that employee 2. And there we go, John 2, 902 and stuff. So that's basically what it does. So, and that's it for today's video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.